back to Victor Nikke. Well, at this hour, right now it is 2:16 in the evening at my time, or the late night, and K was released a while ago. Now, for what I'm doing today is I'm gonna actually do all the events right now, then release it like later on. Do the event now and then release a separate video on hard mode, or edit both of them together. But I might just do two hard mode and this one separately. I don't know. I want to see how that goes. So in the comments, let me know if you want me to do the event as when it's out, as a little bit after it's out, or when it's out, or if I can just go through the repository and just go through it because it's fun. But today we're gonna go to summons and we're gonna check around. Alright. So log in. Do that. Oh yeah, also we have to do more. Are you even? I'm not complaining because ripped. Okay, she has arrived. Right? First summon. I have a way to get I bet it's not her. This is the first multi, dude. Come on.
Is Soldier EG at your
I'm in a surly mood. If there's anyone you want off, feel free to tell me.
Damn, okay. Sweet, and let's go! First try, baby! She's on wishlist. She's on wishlist now. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Alright, let's check her out. Let me change this because this is my gotcha.
Why do you keep bothering me? Got a death wish or something?
Oh, look at it.
Do I look like a pushover to you? Huh?
A little bit, but not really, since you work with me. Is that like you got at like this upper half and then like, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna elaborate.
So irritating.
Okay. Damn. You hit her hair jiggles. Look at that. Damn. I like how she still is like, yeah, that's literally her design. I like her walking animation. It's so cute. Look at her. Oh, that's sick. Hold up. But she's like, I know it's like the ejection of the magazine just for due to overheat, but like it looks like she's about to punch you in the face, bro. That's just crazy.
If you want to rest, just go to the hotel.
But
There aren't any humans here. That's why I like this place. Oh, right. I forgot you're human.
what's that supposed to mean? Targeted comments right there. What the heck? That she is, and she starts with a dot. But yeah, let's just check this. Okay. Oh wait, what's up there? You're really. You know what? I feel that. The many times I just like, do I really have to do this to contact people? Hey? Is that really you? Of course it is. You're thinking there's a fake K running around? Send me a friend request. Wow. I never thought I'd be chatting with you. Dog, that's a shot to the cave, believers, bro. You're wild. I never imagined I'll be installing an app like this either. What? What is it? Hold on. You're telling me you never had blah blah up until now? No, she doesn't. Okay, she's one of those people. Nope. Why not? Didn't see the point. Yeah, I figured. Why use this when I can just call people? If I need to send files, I use text or email. Okay, fair enough. But now, however, I have to keep in touch with you more often. I got tired of sending text messages all the time, so I installed this app. Smart move. Welcome to the modern world. What are you blabbering about? At least you know how to type. What'd you call me? Huh? What does it look like that? LOL! Okay, this command is literally me right now. LOL! Head to the settings, drop the profanity filter. Wow, these modern apps have everything. Anyway, I'll be using this to message you from here on out. Cool with you? Fine by me. Just don't use this to send me any sensitive info. Got it. I'll keep a secure line for that. Sounds good. I'm counting on you. You know that? I'm counting on you. You know that? I doubt the judges are going to let me off this easy on this. Perhaps. I mean, look at D. To be honest, even I'm not sure this will end. It's still an unprecedented case. Truly. Anyway, I'm off. Okay. Feel free to message me whenever you want. If it's just something personal. Ladies and gentlemen, and for the people who want a K from the very beginning, she is free! And to me, because I played 1.5, I really haven't played any events. Past events, I'm wanting to do it, but I haven't gone around to it yet, so here we are. Glad you're here. So funny, do I really have to use this? Alright! With that, the end. We are heading in! Lord of Justice. Alright. This is how we're starting. I have to drink my water. Within an undisclosed location in the Ark, like with Peerless in the safe house of Peerless Siege. What's wrong, Kay? Kay stares down with sunken eyes at the sentenced targets and brought in earlier. 2 men and 1 woman have their arms and legs tightly bound and tape sealed over their mouths. Scattered around them are various samples of a drug prevalent in the Ark referred to as mist. Wait, wasn't this referred to somewhere? I think it was. Kay peels the tape off on one of the man's mouth. Please, don't kill me! There must be some kind of misunderstanding! As the man's body hits the floor, it is accompanied by the clink of a hard shell casing landing. Damn! Damn! Kay removes the tape from the other man's mouth. So this is how it ends. Getting used and tossed to the wolves. You don't have a clue, do you? The judges in Peerless Siege are way worse than us. The statement causes Kay, who is aiming her weapon at the man's head, to pause. At least we're honest about being dishonest. But, oh no, not you. You prattle on about justice, as if there's anything righteous about this dirty work. Now, there it is. The bullet grazes the man's cheek, interrupting his seething tirade. Shut up. Get it over with, will you? Just kill me already. Another casing drops. man collapses, his face frozen in contorted rage. Kay looks down at the growing pool of blood with dead eyes. No. The remaining woman, who is still tied up, watches with terror in her eyes. After glancing her way, Kay pulls out a phone and dials a number. Before there's even a ring, the line connects with a click. Report. Request for stay of execution. Stand by. Denied. Execute immediately. And if I refuse? Murmured voices can be heard on the other end. A voice different from the previous monotonous tone is now coming from the phone. It is the voice of an elderly person. Hey, are you listening? X? What the what? Hello? Who? That's right. I believe this is the first time you've heard my voice. And yet, you still recognize me? That's because you're the only one of the upper strata who still seems human. I'll take that as a compliment. However, I believe we have a misunderstanding to clear up. The man's voice immediately drops all pretense of warmth and shifts to a cold, emotionless tone. Kay can feel the hairs on her body stand on end. Jesus, that's a powerful old guy. The judges are a committee. Everyone has equal say, and therefore all decisions are impartial. However, the letters in our code names also stand for something. To borrow the terminology you just used, one could say we're divided into upper and lower strata. Yes. So tell me, what do you think that means? Remember what your name stands for. Accept the consequences of the choice you made. I'm waiting for a response. For the sake of righteous judgment. The call disconnects. Kay grips the phone tightly and clenches her jaw. Having overheard the call, a look of resignation washes over the woman sitting in front of Kay. Undisclosed location in the Ark. Pre-release Siege Safe House. There's a sound of a single gunshot. Then, the echo of a shell casing rolling on the floor. Damn, you have to double tap all three of them? Then several more shots were fired. Damn! Okay, that was sick. Hold on, let me listen. Oh, I love this. Ooh, this give me like freaking. This is getting like Magic Dragon levels. Nah, that's so fire. I love this. I like how it's a gunshot. Or that. Sorry, I'm getting hyped. I gotta calm down. Sorry, this is gonna take forever. Wow, Moran is part of the force?
Leave it to me.
Is it a bet? Then
I
count.
briefed myself on the mission earlier.
Go. It's that peculiar time of day when the weariness of a full and busy day is intermingled with the satisfaction of having spent your time well. Here it is. Here's today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in the office in the Ark's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading the ACPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. Things out there are getting grim. Oh right, I forgot that spacebar and moves the chat, so I don't have to use my mouse for a while. I absentmindedly watch the TV for a while, then get up to take a shower. However, don't tell me we meet Kay in the shower. I sense that someone's already in the bathroom. Why are we having an April Fool's moment? I don't need this right now. In the past, this would have caused me to panic. 3 instances, by the way. But that was then. And this is now! I smile and open the door. Oh, hi. No, yo! What the? Yo! Yo? This has to be. Nah. I gotta save this. What the hell? I didn't think we would get a fucking look at the background thing already. I didn't. I have to do my screenshot thing again. No, what the shit? I didn't expect us to get something like this at all right now. Hello? I gotta take another screenshot. What the hell? I didn't expect to get something this early. Damn, it must be that bad. I wanted to borrow your shower for a minute. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair soon enough. Oh, you're bleeding. She's bleeding. Look at this. It's right here. Kay's voices seemed dispirited, and I could see bloodstains on her face. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I rushed over to check on her. Ugh, take it easy. That hurts. I'm not sensing Kay's usual abrasive energy. Ah! Damn. First things first, let's tend to these injuries. And how do you intend on doing that? I was gonna call Mary or Pepper and notify the entire world about Peerless Siege and what we do. Yeah, you're right. Don't worry about me. I'm not badly hurt. I just need to stay here for a moment. And then I'll be fine. Kay! Did I splash water on her face? There's no way. Kay's eyes close as she slumps over, and I rush over to catch her before she falls. Let me get you into the other room. I try to lift her, but she's unexpectedly heavy. My guy! Careful, I'm on a mission of great consequence. They outfit us with special bodies for such missions. They're completely different from those those you pick up without a care. And when you're out gallivanting with your Nikke girlfriends. Hey, yo! Why are you calling people out like that? Okay, why are you calling every commander out like that? Kay curls up inside the tub. Leave me be. I'll feel better soon, and then I'll be gone. I'm sorry for making a mess of your bathroom. What are you doing? I'm gonna stay here until you feel better. My man, but why when she's naked? Tag me in though. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just want to be the guy that watches her. Kay stares blankly as I sit next to the tub. Whatever. Do as you please. After responding bluntly, she slowly closes her eyes. That's crazy. We started off like that? That's a blessing. A while later, Kay has managed to clean herself up. Then, I then summon up every last ounce of strength I have and attempt to help move her. Phew. Are you okay? Sounds like you're the one who needs to lie down, not me. Fine. Just gotta catch my breath. Fine. After giving a perfunctory response, Kay turns her back to me. That's me, Ramiel. Yes. I think I've lost my memory. What do you mean? Not quite the same as Arcana. Oh, hey, it is a continuation. It's not all gone, but there are bits and pieces missing. On top of that, I have no recollection whatsoever of the past week. The last thing I remember is formulating a plan to collect intel for a top-level mission. The next thing I knew, I woke up inside the safe house, and everything in between is a blank. Do you remember how you got your injuries? Not a clue. Wait, I think those gunshots were at her head. That's insane. They don't appear to be severe, and certainly don't inhibit any movements. Like I said, the injuries do only appear to be surface level cuts and scrapes. It's hard to explain. It's like my body's refusing to move. At any rate, that's the situation. I also can't get in touch with any of the upper strata or D. Sorry. Do you think it could be... I doubt it. If they wanted me dead, I wouldn't be here right now. Nah, that is true, yeah. The judges aren't nearly that sloppy. So, what does it mean? Probably just one of those things. Something that judges consider perfectly normal. You don't seem so certain. What other choices do I have? Throw my hands up and wait for the thing to unfold? Damn. I got to proceed like usual. Wrap things up, leave no loose ends, and deal with any aftermath if and when it comes. Is it that how you usually operate? Yes. Perhaps feeling a bit more energized from our conversation, Kay sits up on the bed. Speaking of which, heading back to work? You catch on quick. Wait, I never saw her smile. That's kind of cool. I like her. I like that. Yes. Humans are intuitive creatures after all. Yeah, but I'm not so sure why, or I want to get used to what's going on here. Oh, you may enter. Who is it? Take a guess. Why? Okay. Just a moment. Tell her to come in. She already knows everything. Alright. Come in. Hell, Arcana walks in with a beaming smile, then proudly spins around upon seeing Kay. You two go ahead and have fun. It's fine. Come on in. Sorry, but I kind of hoped it'd be just the two of us being intimate, whispering sweet nothings to each other and all that stuff. Girl! It's not what you think. After a while, Arcana finally calms down and explains why she came. There was a break-in at the library? The Forbidden Library, to be precise. Oh shit! My room isn't the only entrance into the place, you see. Normally, they're tightly sealed, but Arcana shows a picture of the metal door that's been split open like a sheet of paper. Ew. One of them ended up like this. Call that a break-in? I know, the word barely does it justice. The other thing is that the alarm never went off. I only discovered it when I didn't have anything else to do. I mean, when I was making my rounds. Kay and I exchanged a silence glance. Let's go. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. A break-in at a forbidden library, and the memories of a peerless siege member mysteriously vanishing. Vanishing? There's no way it's all a coincidence. Did you say you lost your memory? I got a great method that works for me whenever my memory gets wiped. Oh my god. What is it? If you want, I could keep it to yourself. Oh, okay. Let's head to the library. Arcana takes us to the scene of the crime. A bulky iron door, thicker than my body, has been torn apart like a piece of cloth. Damn, that means the commander could get torn up, ripped apart like a piece of paper. Is this passage normally unused? I personally don't use it, no. But others do? During emergencies? Yes. Arcana glances at Kay, who is examining the door. You mean... Yes, this passage is only occasionally used by members of Peerless Siege. It's a connected path that I usually take. Neither I nor anyone else uses it often, so we employ additional security measures to keep an eye on it. Did you report it? Yes, as soon as I saw it. But for some reason, I haven't received any response yet. I started wondering what I should do, and then I figured that since you're connected with this place as well, that was smart of you. I'll ask the upper higher ups myself. Wait. I suddenly remember Kay mentioning how she was unable to reach D. Well, no answer. From D, you mean? She's probably on a mission. She's always hard to get a hold of. Really? She always answers my calls. That's good to know, Commander. Maybe she's more proactive about answering calls from her husband. You still remember that? I don't think that's it. Anyway, let's go inside. Inside. Whoever did this didn't do it because they were bored. Sorry. Excuse me. You were looking for something. That's true, but is there something? Is there anything missing from the archive? I checked the highly classified material first, and luckily, nothing is missing from those. I didn't have time to look at the other materials. Then we can look together. Good idea. If we can figure out what's going on, what's gone missing, or what's been damaged, it might clue us in on who the intruder was. Kay pushes the iron door further open for us to go inside. Let's go. Whew. The passage eventually intersects with a corridor leading to Arcana's room. Upon arriving at the permanent library, a reading room, we commence our search. Rummage, 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 rummage. Not long after, well, that was less hassle than I thought it'd be. Wow. This room holds the documents that are one level below the most highly classified materials. I already checked them. I see a wooden door resembles the one I saw before, leading to the room which housed records of the Goddess Squad. On it, the sign reads S1452, along with a crude lock. It's open. You're right. The faintly musty scent of old books wafts through the crack of the open door. What kind of records are kept here? That's where the records pertaining to Peerless Siege are stored. What? Oh. Why did you say that in front of her, by the way? Let's go inside. Inside the room, it is in complete disarray. Oh my gosh! Those wicked thieves! They made a complete mess of the place. Arcana hastily begins picking up the books scattered on the floor. Forget about those for now. More importantly, it looks like to me some of the books are missing. What? Just as Kay said, some of the sections of the shelves are noticeably empty. Do you have any ideas what those missing books were about, Arcana? Well, the records here are usually redacted before they get to us. But still, I still remember some of the titles. Let me see. Arcana examines the gaps in the shelves. Looks like their mission rates are 2 members of Peerless Siege. So, the Forbidden Library was broken into, and records related to Peerless Siege have gone missing. Meanwhile, Kay has been injured, lost her memory, and Dee is completely MIA. This isn't good. This might go deeper than we initially thought. What was that? Is there some kind of construction going on? I heard that they were expanding in the Forbidden Library. Yeah, but that's not set to start for a while. Let's check it out. We hurry out the room to follow the continuous thudding sound. Jesus Christ, why does it have to go bubbly into fucking dark? I hate it here. Right, we were chasing something. As we run, the noise continues. When we arrive at the main reading room of the Arc Library, we find what seems to be the source of the noise. Wait, she's so cute! I remember that they mentioned about a mission pass for next month. This is the mission pass! She looks so cute! What? It's not a summer skin, but this is a dub. Oh, I didn't realize you have round glasses. That's so sick. That's so cute. And you read books about wait, do you love dinosaurs? Moran might actually be one of my favorite Tetra Nikkes now. What the hell? She loves dinosaurs! Yes! Dinosaurs are cool! We'll see. Oh geez, sorry about that. Moran is desperately trying to straighten the bookshelves, which have fallen over like dominoes. Oh man, how am I gonna clean all this up? I've never seen this face before, Jesus. Moran? Wait, just if you look at it, hold on, let me hide. If you look at the leggings, there's some squish right there. Damn, that means you have more squish up here. Moran? Cadet? Are you here to help me? How thoughtful of you. Stop it. You can't give her this cute outfit and make her smile. Stop it. What's going on with your outfit? My outfit? Moran looks down at her clothes. What about it? I've never seen you wear that before. Oh, what I usually wear is the Peony Association's traditional garb. But this is just casual wear. This is casual wear? Girl, you look like you could be a fashion star! And also, I realized I can see your bra here and there. Blue. See, blue. I don't deserve to wear the Peony Associated uniform now. Anyway, for this research that I'm doing, it's important that people don't know that I'm from the Peony Association. Well, too late. What kind of research would it necessitate? Oh. What else? 6-0. Oh. Need to do her event. Need to go around getting to do that, understand. Have you made any progress? Moran pulls out an envelope from her pocket. What's this? Mist. This is the room I use to this is the room I use for brief breaks. Make yourselves comfortable. Arcana leads us to a small room connected to the librarian's desk, whereupon Moran, Kay, and I all sit down. Now I get to see more of it. Damn! You got some nice thin legs and some good thickness of stuff. You said your name was Kay? Does Peer the Siege have an interest in this as well? That's none of your business. Then I won't share any information with you either. Damn! Cadet, let's talk in private. Moran stands up. Sit down. Don't tell me what to do. You little... Both of you, calm down. Didn't Rosanna mention something before about Underworld Queen and Peer the Siege not getting along? Why would we get along? With scum like them. Well, there, that answers your question. They say they punish evildoers, but everyone in the underworld knows the truth. The only people who get a bullet to the head are those who get in the way. We punish those who do wrong and make them pay for the price. That is the only path to true justice. Don't talk to me about justice. What you do is the furthest thing from just... Enough, both of you. Moran, can you tell us what you found? We're in a bit of a tough situation now, and any info you could have could be helpful. I'll owe you a favor. Fine, I'll tell you, but only because you're the one asking. Moran sits back down and pulls out a small notebook. According to a recent lead, I found out that mist is being distributed again in the Ark. I did everything I could to track down the suppliers, but it was like they vanished into thin air. I'm telling the truth. I hid myself out of sight and waited for them all to hide into their hideout. And once they're inside, I raided the place immediately. But when I did, no one was there. Could there be some kind of secret passage or some kind? I checked for that too. I ran over that place with a fine-tooth comb and smashed everything, but didn't drop anything. Could it be? Here's today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in the office in the Ark's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading ACPU to the suspect inter-organizational conflict. So that was you. Huh? What was that? Nothing. So, you came to the library to investigate further? No. I ended up apprehending the criminals. They had some mist on them. What? But I don't know what happened. I was chasing after 3 people. 2 men and 1 woman. Uh-oh. The 2 men disappeared, although I have no idea where. And only the woman was left. Wait. Kay, who had been listening silently until that point, interrupts Moran. 2 men and 1 woman, you said? Yeah. Do you know something? Ugh. Kay clutches her head. Kay? What's wrong? Are you hurt? I didn't appear to see such feelings. Damn. Don't worry about it. Just tell me more about the 3 people you were tracking. You said there's only 1 woman left? Yeah. But something bad must have happened to her. She was totally out of it. She kept rambling and saying someone killed her friends. I was barely able to get a coherent sentence out of her, but finally managed to get a rough description of who killed them. I wrote it down and came to the library to try find more info. Why the library? I'm sure the library has that kind of information. I'm not so sure about that, but please go off, Queen. What? I thought you could find anything you needed at the library. Okay, now I see the issue. Alright, back up, Queen. No! Not that sort! Back up! Moran, that's not the type of any info that they meant. Anyway, now that I met up with you guys, it doesn't matter. Should I just tell you the description? Please. Moran clears her throat and flips through her notebook. Is that a... Wait, hold on. So if that's not her book, that's her notebook? She has a font thing for dinosaurs! Hell yeah! Alright, continuing. Female with long black hair. It wasn't possible to ascertain whether she was human or a Nikke. Not much to go on. Exactly. Even amongst a small group, you and I already matched that description. Is that it? Of course not. Next, she had a gun with spikes. A kind of pistol, or maybe SMG. A gun in any case. This is me looking at, okay, I'm doing that face. Like, this is me listening to Moran. Don't look at me like that. There are lots of other guns with that spikes out there. Is there any more? Keep going. And that's all I got from her. Figures. Oh wait! There was one more thing I just forgot to write. I just forgot to write it down. Apparently, the woman was talking to someone on the phone. Said something about refusing to carry out an execution, and then accepting a choice. A whole bunch of ominous stuff like that. Then something about a righteous judgment and some other stuff. Yeah! What did you say? Kay grabs Moran's shoulders and glares at her. What did you just say? What's got into you? Moran, can we talk with that woman now? Sure, I told her to go lie down for a while. I can go wake her up. Let's go quickly. Lead the way. Okay. This is not good. Damn. What the hell's going on? You tell me. Please. Moran takes us to the point near the outer rim and arc partition. This is it. This is it. I ring the doorbell and wait for a moment, but no sign of anyone inside. I ring the doorbell a second time. Nothing happens. Could she have left and gone somewhere? Step aside for a moment. Why? That woman was in no state to go anywhere. That tells me... Huh? I thought your brain was useless. Was a useless lump. But you're pretty sharp. Damn! Guess Underworld Queen isn't so bad for a bunch of lousy chumps. Wow, I had no idea you were capable of complimenting someone. Maybe you're a better person than I thought. Jesus Christ. Okay, at this point, put these two together in a room. They make a great comedy duo. You stay here and look after Cadet. I'll go inside. Moran easily breaks down the flimsy door and steps inside. Soon after, we got a small problem, Cadet. Come inside. Damn. Alright. Lingering inside the room is a scent I smelled a few times. Huge and metallic scent of blood. Not only that, she's dead. The body of a woman lies on the floor. I was holding myself back earlier because it's you. But this changes things. Now I got involved in this. What in the world is going on? I'm sorry. I didn't know when was the right time to fill you in. I begin to explain everything to Moran. From Kay losing her memory to the forbidden library being infiltrated. All the while, Kay silently examines the dead woman's body with sunken eyes. I had no idea it was this serious. Yeah, no. Sorry for getting you mixed up in this. Now. Wait. Just a minute. Let me think. Alright. Moran closes her eyes for a few moments, then reopens. Fine, I'll help. What about 6 though? It's okay. I hit a wall with that anyway. Once I finish helping you and Kay, you two can return the favor and lend me a hand. Alright. Thanks, Moran. No need to thank me. What are friends for? Are you two done? I hate to break up the love fest, but perhaps you could spare a moment to look at this. This? You know what? We're not being the Nikke girlfriend allegations. It's from K. God damn it. Sorry, I'm finished. What is it? Look at this. K points at the wound where the blood is slowly congealing. Does this wound bring anything to mind? While I haven't seen many corpses in my lifetime, this injury does seem familiar. It's a gash. One which seems to have enough caused by a knife or some type of heavy blade. Like an axe, for example. No way. Just then, footsteps echoed behind us. Shit! She's in uniform! We have a problem! D? Did you do this? D doesn't answer and continues walking towards me. Hold on a minute! Why don't we keep our distance and talk this through? Sensing tension, Moran steps in front of me, but... Take this. D hands me a phone and steps back. A phone? Why would you... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna use this as a thing because it feels like it's the... Hmm? Answer it. As soon as I press the button, a cold and organic voice emerges from the speaker. Ramiel. Who's this? 7. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble, am I? Shit!
Did you see me out there? I did great.
Okay, so from here on, this is day 1 completed. Now the next 5 is gonna be day 2. Again. Seven. Well, I guess we start off here. The judges. Oh, so X was 10. Got it. D, return to your mission. D bites her lip and briefly glances over at K as she heads out the room. At the doorway, she stops short and stands beside me. Please help her. I have a mission for you, Ramiel. Oh shit. It's something you're already quite familiar with, so no explanation will be necessary. Wait, before that, I'm not taking questions. Justice has no place for it. Yeah, sure they do. What? We judges pass judgment. We embody justice. We are justice itself. I really, really want to send Chatterbox and Indivilia to your location right now. For once, I actually want to send a heretic at that room. And I don't even know them. But just those words, I want to say fuck them. You must follow and respect this. You are the Ark's salvation. And humanity's as well. You must become an infallible, unwavering symbol of righteousness. If you take a Marion away, I really want to send a heretic your way. All of your past verdicts were the foundation. Those made in the future will be the harvest. And this judgment will be the turning point. A watershed moment and an inflection point. A divergence. The moment in which you realize the true meaning of justice. So make your judgment, Ramiel. Deny all falsehoods. eradicate evil, uphold justice. That is your role and your duty. It is your destiny. The voice brims with more and more than mere conviction. Seeth's madness. Only now I realize that I haven't moved this entire time. It's only with considerable effort that I can open my mouth to speak. Who's the target this time? Who do you want me to pass judgment on? In response to the question, V lets out a sigh that seems both regretful, yet also seems satisfied. The target this time... 7 indicates the target is me. Yo! Hold up! You're saying you're self-executing yourself? Are you sure this is the right way? Kay does not respond to Moran's question. Hey! I said, is this the right way? Most likely, yes. I have a rough idea where the safe house is, so I'll take the lead. Alright. Watching Kay silently bite her lip reminds me of what just happened. The target this time is me. What? Judges are the embodiment of justice. And so we must always be just. But I have lost my way. And the righteous path, this which I tread, has become one of evil. My position can only be inhabited by one with an infallible sense of justice. And so, I must be judged and face judgment. What the hell is this? You're telling me a judge, one of the upper strata, is the target? And they're the one putting a hit on themselves. What kind of insane... You already know the answer to the question you're about to ask, Kay. What? You may know the answer, but you no longer have the privilege. A puppet is not entitled to uphold justice. Damn, hey, chill! Is that because Kay is a Nikke? It's nothing so banal as that. Kay has failed us. She has forgotten her mission. She has forsaken the name which was given to her. She has failed time and time again, and become little more than a hollow. What's this? What's this? A key. Kay vacantly pulls out an old key from her coat. That will tell you about the path you walked. It will reveal the truth and the facts. It will reveal my beliefs, my will, and my sense of justice. Okay. Kay clenches tightly to the oak key in her hand, to which there is a tag attached which reads, Top Secret Archive. I have 1452. Damn. Shit is getting serious. Click. We arrive at the PLC safe house, located within the Arc, Eric, and open door. And open the door. A panoply of books, which have clearly been taken from the Forbidden Library, lie scattered around the safe house. Kay doesn't so much as flinch at the sight. It's as she was expecting it, or already knew. Aren't those the records that were missing? I think so. I pick up one of the books. Sorry. Mission code K53, declassified. I'm assuming this is K's 53rd mission. Target redacted. Assignment of judgment regarding redacted. It emerged as a major political figure amidst the chaos that spread during the evacuation to the Ark. He initially appeared upright and honest, but he is now believed to have become more intoxicated by power and is plotting to overthrow the central government. Refer to attach evidence and conduct further investigation before delivering judgment. For humankind, may justice prevail. That must have been one of K's missions. Mission D77, declassified. Oh, this is a D mission. Wait, mission 77? Damn, okay. Target, Bright Squad. Oh my god, what? Assignment, gather intel on Bright Squad. Frequent injuries and mission delays have been reported within the squad. Intel suggests that the squad leader could be deliberately sabotaging missions. Infiltrate the ranks, go undercover on a surface mission, and gather intel. If the squad leader's determined have been corrupted or otherwise overtaken, pre-authorized for immediate disposal is granted. If not, focus on intel gathering. For humankind, may justice prevail. D. More and more similar entries appear in the book. Cadet, I think you should take a look at this. I opened the book, Moran handed it over to me. Mission 7 and 1. Wait, there was a mission for 7? Proposal for upholding justice within the Ark and across humanity as a whole. Within the insular society of the Ark, the activities of Peerless Siege proved remarkably effective. All traces of evil within the Ark were soon eradicated. However, evil is the darker side of the coin which must exist is for justice to persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee Peerless Siege has been drafted, which can be seen below. Huh? 1. Formation of slums. Originally intended for formation of minor criminal orgs and other forms of social instability, but determined to be unnecessary due to the current structure and atmosphere of the Ark. Priority downgraded. Only periodic monitoring required. The Outer Rim. 2. Formation of pro-Rapture radical group. Public awareness of raptures continued to decline. The attached survey suggests that this is due to the fact ordinary civilians rarely encounter raptures personally. Therefore, pro-rapture radical groups are to receive a clandestine support to increase awareness and foment hostility towards raptures from the general populace. Let's see what's next. 3. Conduct surveillance on Redacted. Redacted is a powerful tool, but may fail to understand the judge's concept of justice. As such, it is necessary to, through the use of up-to-date research and indirect means discovered by Redacted, find a way to prevent Redacted from being an impediment in any way. Only July 22nd, 10 recommended a candidate for this plan. Since she is killed, old hacker operating under the code name, in color white, which is all zeros by the way. Proposal passed with 6 votes in favor, 3 against, excluding their proposer. Covert contact underway. I certainly didn't expect that name to show up here. Neither did I. But at least we found a lead. finally face a peony association, I guess. Hmm? Thud? Kay? Kay drops the book she was reading and starts to tremble. You okay? As I move towards Kay, I catch the sight of what was in the book on the book that fell to the floor. 7. 7-1. Mid report. Wait, was this during the middle report of 7? Hold on. Of this mission? Oh, let me see. No. No. That is during the middle report! What? Okay, okay, I'm reading. Mid report of 7-1. Mission success rate for general agents and Nikke is under 50%. Plan itself is sound, but method is flawed. Therefore, one Nikke from previous siege will be deployed on Mission 7-1 as a parallel agent. Codename K gladly accepted the mission. Yo? So that's why you have this. What the hell? Flashback? Of course he had to be a dapper man. What the hell is this? Have you read everything? Yes. We have high expectations for you. That means you have a great responsibility. It's to carry out justice, isn't it? I've been doing that all along. I know the weight of this burden. Confidence is good, but it won't be enough. Then what more is needed? Conviction. An unwavering belief that the path you are walking is righteous. There must not be a shred of doubt. Without such conviction, I cannot entrust this mission to you. I thought you were going to say something else. You think I don't have conviction? Do you think I could have done what I've done without it? At any rate, I've seen that they're expanding the library, storing even the most minute of details. That's because records are important. Our mission is to establish a universal form of justice, which of all humanity can share, recognize, and follow. Spare me the linguistic gymnastics and just let me do my thing. I'll show you what justice really is, and I'll do it by any means necessary. Understood? I remember. So that's what happened. Wait, that's a gentle smile. She has a gentle smile. Look at her, dude. Come on. People are eating good tonight with Kay. I was just a puppet. Completely hollow inside. I didn't have a clue. All I was doing was dancing to someone else's tune. There's nothing righteous about that. Kay, it's not your fault. The judges erased your memories so they could use you. What difference does that make? What does it change? It doesn't wash my hands of blood I spilled for no good reason. It doesn't change the fact that everything which I believed in was justice. Instead was evil. Oh, we got company. Brand slams the book she was reading to the floor. Would you can it already? What? Get over here. Moran grabs Kay's arm and drags her out. What the? How come you're so heavy? Where are you going? I have something to show you. What is it? My interpretation of justice. Nice, nice. Moran ends up taking us to Fog Hollow. Huh? Moran? What's up, Jin? How you doing, brother? Yes, sir. Didn't I tell you to take it easy? What are you doing here? I'm just stopping by. After a brief chat with Moran, Jin leaves and Moran turns to us. Here, look. Look at what? That. Moran points out the villagers working in tandem with members of Peony Association to rebuild the town. I still don't get what your point is. Get a good look. Alright, on to the next place. Moran once again grasps Kay. This time, she drags her to a small hill overlooking Fog Hollow. Look here too. Moran points to what appears to be dozens of graves. Tell me, when you got a good eyeful, then I can start talking again. What is it that you want to say? Moran doesn't answer. Instead, picks up a bottle of alcohol and places it in front of a grave. Oh shit, she's doing the thing. I know what that she's doing. She's pouring one out. She slowly weaves her way through the cemetery, pouring a little bit of liquor over each grave. Do you see that? Alright then. Then I'll start. This is my definition of righteousness. What? You should know. Alright. Maybe you don't because your memory was erased. Anyway, this is what I consider righteous. No, I remember. Less than 10% of the original residents have here survived. What are you talking about? They're not dead. What? Kay stares at the grave, bemused. They're alive in here. Ren points to her own chest. The heart. Everything comes at a cost. When something is rotten, it has to be pulled out by the root. These strings are true, but even so, that doesn't mean you can cut people out of your life and act as if they never happened. It never existed. That's not how it works. I was wondering when you finally get to that point. Do you call that righteousness? I call it hypocrisy. I wouldn't know anything about that. It hurts my head to think about it. But I don't regret it. Not one bit. Destroying this village was something I had to do. And now I carry those people in my heart. It was something I had to do as a human being. We must fix what is wrong. Or rather, we can fix it. If you step down the wrong path, you can always turn back around. If something's unjust, then you make it right. If we keep doing that, then I believe that will make this world a better place to live in. Yes, ma'am! To me, this is what justice means. Oh shit. I think this is during D's event. I haven't played it yet, so I'm not sure if I know what being okay feels like. My life's been hard and always will be. It's heavy. But I'm holding up. I believe that I'm doing the right thing. I believe that I'm making this world a better place. It's what makes me able to endure it. It's okay. Nice. Proud of you. Well, I said my piece. I'll go help the others with the repairs. Thanks, Moran. We're very grateful. Not as grateful as I am to you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known what to do next. Anyway, let me know once things are settled. I'll continue my investigation. What do you think of what Moran said? We got company. Hearing footsteps behind me, I turned back around, turned, thinking that Moran had came back. Did you leave something ah! Huh? It's time. Pass your judgment, Ramiel. Yes, it's me. 7. The evil which you must judge. Damn. I didn't think I would meet the big 7 here in the slums. Oh, we're on day. Now we're about to go to day 3. 7 frowns at K. You're breaking down faster than this time. Are you the one who erased K's memories and used her? Yes, I am the one who erased her memories. And gave the order, and granted her plea. What do you mean? I'm afraid you've been mistaken all this time. It wasn't me or anyone else who chose to erase K's memories. It was her own decision. Huh? Becoming an agent of justice. Becoming a puppet under our control. Erasing her memories, it was all K's choice. And this time, she even tried to eliminate herself. Of course, an agent of justice cannot be undone by a weapon crafted to uphold justice. Even that agent's pathetically faulty instruments. So that wound before, neither a pawn nor an agent of justice is permitted to take their own life. That's right, okay? Your life is no longer your own. You have relinquished control over even that. Kay grits her teeth and lowers her head. The puppet show ends here. I must say, it made for an excellent prelude to the final judgment. Now then, are you ready, Ramiel? You have already seen the truth. How the once glorious institution of justice fell and sank into the mire, only to be tainted and become evil. All the pieces are arranged on the chessboard. All that remains is for your decision. So, for the cause, and to choose new king. Pass thy judgment. My phone abruptly starts ringing, startling me. 7, however, looks at me unaffected, as if he had been expecting it. As I pick up, I hear a man's voice on the other end. Hurry up and decide. The stage is set, and the conditions are already in. We may have skipped a few steps along the way, but the end result is the same as it always has been. Now, make your choice. Who are you? Oh, goodness me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Forgive me. It happens once you reach a certain age. Oh, you must be 10. It's a pleasure to meet you. If I were your position, I would have you call me X. Or 10. I have you call me X. Now, getting back to what we were discussing. I'm sure you use situations like this by now. Choose, Ramiel. In the name of justice, deliver your judgment to the one before you, whom you deem unrighteous. I refuse. Oh, and why is that? This time will be different. I won't get involved in this ridiculous political game. Political game? I suppose that's not entirely correct. Very well, then. Allow me to help you come to a decision. As soon as X finishes speaking, 7, 7 pulls out a handgun from his coat and aims it at K. Small word of caution. Don't think for a second that I'm bluffing. It's a master's duty to be willing to put down a mad dog which could go wild at any moment. You son of a bitch! Kay stares emotionlessly at the gun pointed at her. Now, it's time for a decision. So, what's gonna be? Which one of the unjust will you judge? For the sake of a righteous judgment. 7 lowers his weapon and without a moment's hesitation, turns it on himself and pulls the trigger. Yo! Why? What the? This is insane! A splendid choice, Ramiel. Or perhaps I should call you 7. The huh? What? A job opening just came up. In light of the judgments you've made up until now, we have decided to offer you 7's position. What? There's something strange in 7's tense voice which makes me feel uneasy. Oh, can't figure out why. You're standing at another fork in the road. Accept or decline. Binary decision. But, is it really? People often delude themselves into thinking that they made the choice. In most situations, however, everything's already predetermined, including the options available to them. People simply trick themselves into believing there's an alternative. All decisions by the judge are made by vote. Don't get the wrong idea. It's true that we did manipulate you. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a loss for you. Some food for thought, don't you think? I've recently come to know one of the judges better. I understand how confusing and even frustrating this must be. Nevertheless, set aside your youthful bluster for the moment. Suppress your emotions and think freshly which part benefits you the most. This is the only way you can achieve our goal. I promise you. Can I ask something? By all means. The decision to have me join the judges, was it unanimous? I'm fairly certain I know at least one member who would be opposed to it. Aren't all decisions by the judges supposed to be unanimous? Ted remained silent for so long that I begin to think he has hung up, but it lets out a deep sigh. I knew it. I was too impatient. I figured that slight nudging persuasion would be insufficient. At some point, Ten's voice has changed. Now resembles the friendly elderly old man next door. Allow me to make a correction, first and foremost. Unanimity isn't always mandatory for us to make decisions. Sometimes, majority votes are sufficient. A single person can even push a resolution through, albeit at great political risk. And to that point, then I must admit, this was a decision that I made on my own. But as you see, it failed miserably, so I'll have to lay low for a while. Figured. I know what you're thinking. Why is he confessing all this to me? The moment doubt rears its ugly head, it's already over. Simply a matter of time until the truth is uncovered. Like with Kay. What do you possibly have to gain by roping me in with the judges? A formidable successor whom I can trust the future to. What? Have you not been listening to me? I don't have much time left. The Ark is still dire of need of justice. I must impart my knowledge to a successor while I still can. However, in attempting to do so, I have dealt a fatal blow. What a disaster. You say that, but seem quite happy. Of course I am. My successor has grown splendidly without me having to teach him anything. While we're on the subject, you should consider having a child at some point, brother! After retirement, building on grandchildren is all we old folks have left. Fucking hell. There I go again, saying too much. These kind of things happen when you get old. I hope you understand. We admire young folks and feel proud of them, but we always envy them. So, don't test my patience too much, Remiel. I can't keep this position empty forever. Oh, and one more thing. What's up? I have a gift for you. Think of it as a way to as a tribute to the victor. What is it? I leave Kay's fate in your hands. Kill her, erase a memory, make her a slave, ignore her. The choice is entirely up to you. Oh, so ownership. Got it. Guess that's the end of the call. Call ends. I gaze at Kay, who's looking at me with sunken eyes. That's crazy. So he gave us Kay as part of our. It sounds bad saying this. He gave us he put Kay under our command. I was gonna say something above more desire.
That's it! Bring forth your full strength!
Showtime for Noir and Rock!
I'm gonna roast you all alive! Time to wrap this up! That was a simple mission.
The last one. Erase my memory. What? Or kill me. Most of the stuff Ten said was complete nonsense. But there was an element of the truth to some of it. Ask me to erase your memory is the same as asking to kill you. I can't make that kind of decision. That's not who I am. Damn, they're both the same? I refuse to choose. Okay, you're not a puppet. You saw those records. I'm a bad person by anyone's measurements. All those deranged orders from Seven, obsessed over to carry out them more efficiently. I claim to be making my own judgment, completely unaware that the outcome was already decided. And you carried them out flawlessly. Despite all that, you never gave up on life. What? Erasing your memory may be close to dying, but it's not exactly the same. Why is that you chose to have your memories erased instead of being killed? You want to know my theory? I think you wanted to fix things somehow. You were in too much pain and couldn't bear it, so you erased your memories. But even then, you couldn't run. You still wanted to rescue you justice with our own hands. Oh, this is during another event. Okay. In life, we face many imbalances. while piled up on additional weight and remove others, attempting to balance the scales. But there's no such thing as perfect equilibrium. Rather than trying too hard to make everything balanced, in times like that, I tilt my head, and then everything looks in order. It's a way to get by and keep living. I'm going. I'll see you later. Tilt your head and compromise. The thorns on Kay's gun spark ominously. There's no lasting damage, just pure pain. Perfect for extracting the truth. The methods used must be clean. There you go again. We're going to be up all night. Remember, cleaning methods make for a clean solution. Alright. Stop going on about clear this and that. I'll do my things my own way. Even if the means were immoral, even if you did not act righteously, you still wanted to restore justice. There's more to it than that. I'm a villain. A bloodthirsty, vicious villain. What right do I have to talk about justice? You're on the right path as we speak. What? Moran's just a person. Is she a perfect person? No, she's not without her flaws. But if you were to place her on the scales, they would be certainly tipped towards the side that's just. Even if others call her a criminal, and despite what occurred in the Fog Hollow, she's still a righteous person. That's because she keeps striving to uphold what she feels is right. Up until now, you left all the decision making up to me. Now, it's time for you to decide, Kay. So, what's gonna be? What's your decision? My decision is... Kay grits her teeth and slowly lifts her head. I really can't stand this. Twisting, ugh. Twisting and smashing words together to try and force meanings, even when it makes no sense. Talking like you know everything when you don't have a clue. I try to kill myself. For goodness sake, I'm too far gone. This is why I don't like humans. You don't like humans? No. At least, not before. Right. Doesn't seem like there'll be anyone else in the vehicle for now. It did, what did I say? What? Oh shit. Wow, that's crazy. Doesn't seem like much has changed. You're right. Nothing has changed, and that's a bad thing. So, it's time we change that. Starting now. I'll help. You? How? I have to think about it. Kay, looking at more at ease, picks the gun up from the floor. Okay, show me then. Let me see for myself. Show me what righteousness is to you, and the road for justice I meant to follow. Whoa! Wait, I just realized. Road for justice begin. That's so good. I love that. That's actually so good. I love that. That's so good. That's actually so good. I love that type of thing, bro. They got me all giddy.
Did you see me out there? I did great.
Right. Oh my god. Right. Get this. I'll do them. Jesus Christ, it's so beautiful. Alright. Let's check the blah blah stuff too. Alright, so day 1 through 5. Bad instigators! Arcana. Invited Ramiel and Moran to Moran. Don't you have anything? Have something to say to me? You too, Ramiel! Huh? Not terrifying. DM me. Arcana? I can explain. What can't I find? Case ID on blah blah. Anyways, trying to make excuses now, you two. Go ahead, try me. I ended up playing the entire reading room on my own. You better give me a good explanation. If you don't do it, are you going to admit that you were wrong or not? I'm sorry. Are you really sorry or just saying that? I'm really sorry. Me too. Something urgent came up and I forgot about the library. Well, at least appreciate your honesty. I won't hold it against you. Let's consider this matter closed. By the way, Cadet, there's a good chance to check the key. Ah, right. Arcana. Yes. You remember the room we saw earlier? The one with the peerless speech record? What was the number for that room again? S1452. Moran walking beside Arcana. Clicks her tongue to disprove it. Upon seeing Arcana simple. Thanks. Alright. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but whatever it is, take care. Okay, so that was 1 through 5. Cadet. Thinking back on it, I feel like I rushed out there awfully quick. I don't know how to put it. It was like I caught up in myself. Cadet? Doesn't seem like he's paying attention to his phone. Maybe he's busy. Did something serious happen? Yeah. Well, okay at least. Aha! No wonder the ever so kind commander is trying to help out. That's right. Classic. Hey! What, do I get a say? Alright, one. Still no response, huh? Are you worried? A bit, yeah. Aren't you? Nah. He promised that he'd reach out once things are sorted. And you trust him? Absolutely. For a cadet, he can just get through anything. Then I'll follow your lead. I trust that Ramiel will keep the promise he made to me. What promise did he make for you? That's a secret. Fine, I guess I can't pry too much of the secret. Oh, by the way, I just finished what I was working on. Mind if I drop by the library? I want to borrow a few books, and apologize for the mess I made. Sure, come by anytime. Cool, on my way. I think that was like the last one I did. Yeah, that was the last one, okay. Alright, the event, really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. I have to go through the archives at one point, the archive events at one point. I'm probably going to use a wiki to go through those events just again, to go through these events because I don't know anything. But probably do a rerun on Last Kingdom as well because I started on Last Kingdom, I have no idea what happened. So now with the knowledge I have now on this game, I might actually go through it again. Alright? Alright. So anyway, my name is Kirk. My name is Ramiel. I hope you guys enjoyed my playthrough of Lord for Justice. Down below, like and subscribe and comment if you actually enjoyed me going through the event when it comes out, like a little bit after it initially comes out, or should I just go back to just doing regular repository? Helps me a lot to help know what people want. Anyways, it's like I said, my name is Ramiel. Hope you guys enjoyed your time. I'm glad I took time out of your day to make you watch the video. Hope you guys, it's a great night.